Yes, well, good morning. Last week I had to go up to town. By town, of course, I mean London. It may be lost on the young and the lower classes, but to those of my generation and social standing, London has always been town. And whether you're in Yorkshire for the peasant shooting or firmly ensconced in the ancestral pile somewhere in Hampshire, London will always be up. These days I do not go up to town very often. This being due to the combined effects of gout and the cost of living crisis. The gout, I admit, is self-inflicted and the result of a lifetime of overindulgence. On the other hand, the cost of living crisis is a hangover from the spendthrift policies of the last Labour government. I can't quite remember when we last had a Labour government. It was some time ago, but I firmly believe that, and history, and indeed the Daily Mail will show, that all the problems that have benighted our country of late go back to them, their corruption and their incompetence. Labour, you will note, is renowned for its competence in its ranks, whilst we Tories are renowned for our incontinence. Odor Senor permeating the corridors of power. As I said, I rarely venture beyond the boundaries of the ancient hundred these days, but as chairman of the Little Twittering Parish Council, I must answer when duty calls. I may have mentioned that Little Twittering Parish Council is Tory to a man, including Bettina, whose dubious status and close friendship with the now divorced postmistress we have previously discussed. A few days earlier I received a letter handed to me by the aforementioned postmistress, flushed and slightly dishevelled. It seems that she and Bettina had spent some hours in the stockroom fiddling with their boxes. The letter summoned me to a meeting. I believe it's called a focus group. The point of the meeting was to discuss future government policy. The big knobs in the party wanted to run ideas past some of us in the lower echelons. Looking at the agenda, it was fairly obvious that the emphasis of future policy was to be on cuts. Cuts in tax for the wealthy, and party donors and the like, and swingeing cuts in benefits for the poor. As one of my fellow delegates pointed out, not so much focus as fuck you. Not to mention the horse you rode in on.